guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I'm very aware that it's been over a week since I have posted videos. Last week wrecked me. I can't even get into what happened last week. I'm being so dramatic. Nothing really, huge actually happened. It was just crazy at work. I was home late almost every single day. It just was busy. So I did not have time to come home and record videos for you. I think I did record one, and it was a hot mess because my brain was all over the place. So I just said, scrapped it and went on with my life. I've been thinking about this. The reason why I like to make videos is because I have things to say. I'm on a journey myself with not just losing weight, but a whole bunch of things. I want to accomplish a lot of things, and I have goals, and I want to kind of share, what I've learned on how to accomplish those goals, even though I haven't really accomplished them. So there we are. But I know I don't have, fancy editing, and I don't have a fancy background. I don't have all those things, but I do have experience, and I've gained some ground, and I've gotten some traction. So that is why I like to do this, because I think knowledge is power, and the more I share, the more people know. And hopefully you guys think the same way too. If it doesn't, help, or then, why would I do that? Why would I waste my time if it doesn't help me? But it helps me too. So that's why I do it. That sounded super selfish. You guys know what I'm saying. Like, I do enjoy it, and it helps me when I go and research something for you guys. Like, I learn too. So that is what I meant. Like, I'm not doing this for completely selfless reasons. So yeah, selfish. Again, whatever. So then the title of this video hopefully has gotten your attention, because that is a big question for a lot of people. How do I lose weight? How can I lose weight? People ask that over, and I think there's more people now. I don't know statistics. I don't know numbers at this point, but I think there's more people asking that now than ever. And because the obesity situation has gotten completely out of control. I know COVID really did a number on me, and I'm going to share just some things, with you about that on a personal level. And but even before COVID, like, a lot of people, it has kind of exploded, and I get it. Coming from a background, my mom was overweight her entire life. She was overweight, and those body image issues came down on me as well. She was never unkind to me about the way that I looked. She was probably actually more generous than, she never said anything about my weight or the way that I look in a negative way. She always said I was super beautiful and perfect just the way that I am. My mom was so kind to me, but so unkind to herself. And just for you got parents out there, that matters. I'm just telling you that right now. So that's going to be a whole nother video, because I have things to say about that too, because I have 2 daughters, and it's so important to give them tools to have a good body image for themselves. And it starts with me. Like, I'm mama, so it 100% starts with me. But anyways, so how to lose weight, we all want to know, right? Like, is there a special pill? Is there a potion? Is there a phrase that we can say where we go to bed overweight and we wake up skinny? Also, one word on that, being skinny isn't what we're going after, right? Especially here around these parts, we don't need to be skinny. We need to be healthy, and we need to be well. That is what we're going after. So, but anyways, and the short answer, guys, is no. There is not something that you can just say, or a pill you could take, or a potion you can drink that is going to make you well. It's all about habits. It's all about the little things that you do each and every day to take care of yourself. It's up here. It's our mental, wellness as well. It all is combined. And I'm going to break some things down, and because I've been thinking about this. But I don't have notes today. So hang on to your pants because it might be a wild ride. First thing though, I'm just going to talk a little bit on a personal level. And because number one, how to lose weight, we need to stick on a plan that is sustainable and that we can see ourselves being on essentially for the rest of our lives. Not every day for the rest of our lives. It's like an 85-15, 85% of the time we're on, 15% of the time holidays, birthdays, special weekends, something like that, where we can veer off and enjoy life. That is so important, especially now as a parent. You guys can probably tell I take my parenting role very seriously. But you want balance. Like sometimes you want to have like a special thing with your kiddos, or in your family. And that's important. You can't always be like, no, I can't have that. Well, why can't mom ever have pizza? Or why can't mom ever, why isn't mom having our, root beer floats? Something, whatever. So that is important, but we have to imagine ourselves eating the way that we want to eat for the rest of our lives. Can we do this? It has to be sustainable. So those cabbage diets, I don't even know if they still exist, but those cabbage diets are not going to work because you see yourself eating cabbage morning, noon, and night for the rest of your life. Probably not. You're going to get sick and tired of cabbage. I can guarantee it. 100%. There's no way that you could do that. You might lose 10 pounds in a week, but it's going to come right back once you eat anything else. Once you put anything else in your body, you're going to gain it back. So that's the first thing. It has to be sustainable. Number two is to start. That's a very important thing to do, is to start. But you have to be ready. And I think I talked about this in another one of my videos. After I had Amelia, my baby, I feel like I lost, most of the baby weight right away. But I did breastfeed, and I'm weaning her now, and it's going pretty well actually. But back to my point, I was heading in a right direction, and then COVID hit. And I'm not using COVID as an excuse. COVID was not the reason why I went off my plan. I was not equipped at that time to be eating on a plan that, I don't know what, something just popped up on my phone, so sorry. I was not equipped to be eating on a plan that took any kind of willpower. I was not ready. 100% I was not ready. I was tired as a mother of a newborn. I was stressed out, scared, because like I said, I had my 4-year-old. Well, she wasn't even 4 yet. Actually, she was when we went on. Doesn't matter. I had a young child and a baby. And my brain just was not ready. It wasn't there. And so I started and stopped so many times. And eventually I was just like, screw this. This is not working. It's causing me to gain more weight. And I'm not happy. So I kind of just was like, forget it. And I went the rest of 2020 just kind of eating whatever I want. And I ended 2020 the highest weight I've ever been in my entire life. And I already shared those numbers with you guys, so I'm not gonna get into that again. But I made that decision. I made that conscious choice to say, I'm not there. My brain, I just wasn't mentally there. So you have to be ready. Because if you're not gonna do it. And that kind of goes in and ties in with your why. Those people that know me know I've talked about this 1.5 million times. But you have to have a reason, something in here, something deep and important to you. Why do you want to be healthy? Why do you want to make a change? Because if you think about that, every time you get tempted with something, you'll think about it and you'll make the right decision for yourself. I'll share mine. And I've shared this many times. It goes back to my mother. And now me as a mother, I've thought about this. And if I die, wow, things just got real morbid here around here. If I die at the same age my mother did, my babies, Abigail will be 18 and Amelia will only be 15 or 14 or 15 years old, depending on, whether she had a birthday or not. We're not getting into those details because that's not going to happen. I cannot leave them when they're that young. I mean, I understand. I'm not going to talk about all that crazy things that could happen. I get it. But me personally, I cannot dig my own grave. I know that it's possible because I've seen it happen. I've seen it with my own two eyes, and I've dealt with the pain of it. And looking into my baby's eyes, I just can't do that to them. I just can't. And that is my why. So, also, on a more superficial level, I go window shopping online quite a lot, you guys. So I'm looking on my website and looking at all the cute clothes and swimsuits and like, oh yeah, I want to be cute in those. Whatever, it kind of goes against like other things that I just said. But it's like on a daily basis, I go and look, and I'll have things in the cart and I'll put them in there. But if I went off track that day, I'll go looking and shopping in the evening and be like, can't have that. But anyways, just being real. So, but I'm telling you that having a why, having an important reason why you want to do something like this, why you want to make a change in that direction, is going to be one of the most beneficial things that you can do, because it'll stick you to it. And you'll have a very important reason. So not everyone, has those health issues that run in their family, or, a lot of times it is tied to your kids. Like, I want to be able to go run around with them at the park, or, things like that. Like, why do you want to do it? It's very important. So yes, guys, the physiology part of it is important too, like how to lose weight. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what happens when you eat. I don't know, all those things. I do know some specifics about the plan that I'm on, and that will be for another video as well. But I do know that it has to be sustainable. You're going to have to stay on it for the weight to come off and for it to stay off. And you have to have your why, a reason why. You have to be ready. That's how you do it, guys. There's really no magic potion. I don't really know what else to say about that. And I think I've talked long enough about that. It's important for people to know that there is no magic potion. It's going to take work and it's going to take commitment. And from you, from nobody else. So I wanted to share just a few things too about what the journey that I'm on. And I did have a rough week last week, and I did not veer off plan totally. It definitely was an 85-15 situation. And then this weekend, it was a planned thing for January 1st or December 29th when I officially started. I had planned on ordering Abigail a heart-shaped pizza for Valentine's Day. And because my girl loves her pizza. And I wanted to have that with her because me and her, you want to hear some things, me and her, like starting November, December, we could eat, just me and my 4-year-old could finish a large pizza. And I didn't have that much more than her. Anyways, so, but she loves pizza. We stopped ordering pizza really because we're eating at home a lot more because we're cooking and we're staying on plan. But I knew I was going to want to order her a heart-shaped pizza for Valentine's Day. So I did, and I had that, and I also had Chick-fil-A on Saturday. That was also planned. And I was able to just have those indulgences and then get right back on plan on Monday. And so it's like, it definitely is. Monday morning I woke up and said, well, it still is the weekend, but it wasn't the weekend. It was Monday. I just happened to have it off because of the holiday. So the reason why I'm telling you that too is because like I am ready. I'm 100% ready to be on plan all the time. Are you going to do it? I'm going to do it. Let's do it together.